Speaking of all these CEOs getting unalived, you know what they call it in nature? When there's an organism that takes all of the resources and hoards it for itself and leaves other beings left with nothing or struggling to survive, that's cancer. And actually looking at it this way and understanding why certain energies need to go, it makes a lot of sense why the system is collapsing in on itself right now. Because first of all, the capitalistic society that we've built is not organic. This is not something you ever see in nature. So we're already going against the grain here. We're going against millions of years of DNA programming. Our ancestors never intended for us to live this way. And so as a result, you end up with a system that is destined to fail. But before it fails, it's going to go into a catastrophic force feeding where it becomes as bloated and foul as possible because it wants to eat up all the resources so that nothing can stop it from growing by itself. But you know what nature is really good at? It's balancing itself out. Leveling the surface. Literally washing away piles of dirt, turning them from mounds into flat land. That literally is the same way that it works when we reclaim our natural traditional wisdom. All the native cultures that we come from, when we pick that back up, especially us Europeans, we start interweaving ourselves back into nature. And then through that education and through that reclaiming of our heritage, we actually learn how to behave in a natural way that is a remedy and a cure to those cancerous energies that are alive in our society. So if you want an answer for what to do here, look at what your ancestors did. See what's happening now and notice that it is unsustainable. Observe that the system is feeding off of itself now. And by the way, in many societies, ancient peoples knew of a spirit called by many names, but if you want to say it in English, it's kind of like the one who's always hungry. And when that energy gets out of control and it starts hooking up into people and feeding off of them, you get exactly what's happening in our society today. And you know who had remedies for the spirit who's always hungry trying to take over? Ancient peoples, our ancestors.